Welcome to the Yoga Sissel yoga videos for pregnancy. Hi guys, and thank you for joining me for this Yoga Sissel video. So this video is a short sequence that I've been doing the last few weeks in the mornings. Being about 22 weeks pregnant now, it just helps me start my day off really well. I feel nice and grounded. I feel a little bit more limbered up after sleeping, and I find it really helpful with my digestion as well. So it's just a short standing sequence. Be kind, be gentle with yourselves, and only do what feels appropriate. Let's begin by just standing. You can have your feet a little wider, and then bring your palms together, let your thumbs rest against your heart, and just close your eyes. Lifting your heart to meet your thumbs. And letting the breath flow naturally in and out through your nose. With each breath, feeling more grounded into your feet, more calm in your mind, and more settled in your body. And slowly opening your eyes. And coming to the top of your mat. So it's a few sun salutes with a little bit of standing thrown in the mix, but moving nice and slow. So this is a really good practice in the morning to get you started, or at the end of your day to just ease the niggles out of your body. Placing your feet hip distance so you're nice and supported for your base. And inhaling, taking the arms out wide, lifting up nice and tall, so getting yourself really long in the body. And as you exhale, soften the knees, round the spine, and touch the floor. Bend the knees as much as you can so your hands are on the floor. Inhaling, half lift, looking forward. And as you exhale, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Knees can bend as much as you need, especially in the morning when you're going to feel a little bit more tight. And then inhaling, knees down, chest forward, upward facing cat. And as you exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, angry cat. These are also called cat-cow, but I find it makes more sense to call them up cat and angry cat. Inhaling, upward facing cat. And exhaling, angry cat, tuck the chin, round the spine. Now tucking the toes, lifting the knees, pressing back to downward facing dog. With an inhale, lift up high into the tiptoes. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, press your right heel down. Then inhaling onto the tiptoes, swapping sides. As you exhale, left heel down, right knee bends. Keep your hands firmly planted in the floor. Inhaling both heels up high, exhaling both heels down. And then taking a step or walking to the top of the mat. Fingers stay on the floor, the chin looks forward, gazing forward. Exhaling, relax head and shoulders. And then back of the hand touch, releasing your wrists, rolling the wrists up. You can feel really good in the wrists. And saluting the sun, arms out wide and down. One more time. Inhaling, push down in the feet, reach up through the fingers. And exhaling, knees bend, spine rounds, touch the floor. And inhaling, chest lifts, look forward. Exhaling, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhaling the knees down, chest forward, gaze forward, upward facing cat. A nice easy sun salute, exhaling around the spine. Angry cat. One more time, looking forward, upward facing cat. And as you exhale, moving smoothly through your angry cat to your downward facing dog. And then lifting the heels up high. And then turning your heels to the right. This feels a little stronger in the upper body. It's really nice for the spine. And you bend the knees a little. And then inhaling, lift your heels up, back through center, and turn them to the left. And if this feels too much, you can go back to lifting one heel at a time, like we did in the first round. And then lifting your heels up, and press your heels down in the middle. And breathing in, you step forward, or walk, whatever feels best. Exhaling, relax your head and shoulders. Back of the hands touch. You round the wrists. Really good, as the wrists might begin to feel tighter and tighter as your pregnancy progresses. And sweep your hands out wide. We're going to add on a little more. Inhaling, salute the sun. And rolling down, touching the floor. So this sequence is really good for just moving the whole body, the bigger muscle groups. Inhaling, lifting the chin and the chest. And walk or step back to your downward facing dog. And knees down, inhaling, chest forward, up cat. Exhaling, around the spine, anchor cat. Now this time, find a neutral spine. Lean forward so your shoulders come over the knuckles. And a little push up. And another one. Keep your bum firm, supporting your hips. It's really good to build a bit of upper body strength and strength across the shoulders. To support as we get heavier in the front of the body. And then pressing back to your downward facing dog. Good. From here, starting with the left leg, lift your left leg up high. Lift onto the right tiptoes. And then bending your knee heel to bottom. Lift your knee out to the side like you're peeing on a tree. And then you're going to bring the knee into your chest and step the foot. Good idea to step it a little wider to make space for your belly. And then turn the back heel to the mat. Front leg points forward, soften into both knees, and then rolling up. Using your buttocks, opening out warrior two. And then leaning to the back leg, right hand, right thigh, left arm reaching up and over. And circling your arm down, left elbow, left thigh, right arm forward. One more time, inhale into the back leg. And exhaling down, hands to the mat, inside of the front foot, and step your left foot out wide. And then bring your knee to the floor, point the toe. This might feel quite intense or might feel a little easier. If it feels intense, maybe lifting the leg. If it feels easy, keep the knee on the floor, point the toe. If you want even more, toes pointed, back leg lifts. And then from here, pressing back to your downward facing dog. Knees down, inhaling, look forward. Up cat, exhaling, anchor cat. And our 3 little push-up dips, keeping your knees on the floor. And this time you might like to turn your fingers in, so angle them in about 45 degrees and your elbows out. And scissor your hands together. You might feel a little bit more support across the back of your shoulders. You can also take your hands a little wider if that feels better. And we all meet back in downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up nice and high, lifting onto the left tiptoes. The right heel to your buttocks, lift the knee a little higher, and then turn the knee out to the side, like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. And then knee to your chest and step the foot towards your right hand. Left heel turns to the mat. Bend both knees, front knee a lot, back knee a little, and rolling up to your warrior two. Stretch the arms out wide, open across the chest. Inhaling, left hand, left leg. Right hand sweeps up and over. Letting the hand circle down. Right arm or right elbow, right thigh. The left arm reaches forward. Really firm your buttocks. Open across the hips. And one more time. Left hand, left thigh. Sliding down towards your ankle as your right hand reaches up and over. And then as you exhale, bring both hands to the inside of the front foot. Walk your foot out a little wider. And you remember what you did on the first side, so maybe you kept your knee off the floor, back toes tucked, or knee on the floor, back toes pointed. And if you added on that little bit of extra, make sure your toes point straight out behind you, lift the back knee, really squeezing your buttocks. And from here, breath or two, you step back to your downward facing dog. Pausing here again for 2 or 3 breaths. The back of your legs might feel a little longer by now. It might be easier to get the heels closer to the floor. But keep the spine long. So the spine is always more important than the legs. So if your spine feels like it's hunching, bend the knees a little more so your hips pull back from the hands. And then walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Keep your feet wide and relax your head and shoulders. Keep your fingers on the floor. Take them a little wider, maybe sway from side to side. And then maybe you hold onto your elbows. Relax your head. A few yeses and nos. Let the spine just pour from the back of your hips down towards the floor like a river of liquid honey. Slowly releasing your hands, bending the knees, framing the buttocks. And the in-breath rolls you slowly up to standing, saluting the sun, nice and tall. And then bring your hands together, resting your thumbs once more at your heart and closing your eyes. So we're back at where we started. Pausing here, observing what you're feeling and how you're feeling. Giving yourself a little bit of thanks and appreciation for the time on the mat, quality time with yourself. And opening your eyes, and you can release your hands. And off you go, either off into the rest of your day, or perhaps getting ready to wind down. But I hope you're feeling a little bit better, and I hope your belly is growing happily. See you again soon. Namaste.